at the Marshall County Election Center, 107 South First Avenue, Marshalltown, Iowa. This is the election canvass for the primary held on June 7th of 2022. Call to order. Can we have the roll call, please?
Lawson,
Yes.
Patton,
Here.
Thompson,
Not here.
Absent.
Can we do the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
Behind you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This must be Dave's chair. He's got it all screwed up.
It's not very comfortable.
No, I keep sliding off. So if it disappeared under the
You want this
table.
one?
And I'm gonna switch. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Okay, this is the canvass for the primary election results of June 7, 2022. Is there a motion?
Let's do the canvas first and then we'll go through some things we're supposed to tell you.
can we have a motion to approve the agenda first?
Was that?
It isn't listed, but we probably need
Oh,
to.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
Not necessary.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, Dan, you're right.
All right. So the first thing we're supposed to talk about is provisional ballots. And just as a reminder, what a provisional ballot is, it's a ballot offered by one of the locations because there's an issue. Most of the time it would be somebody without an ID. They forget their ID. There's nobody there that knows them that can attest. They fill out the exact same ballot that they would. It's put in an envelope and our special precinct board gets that ballot. And if they bring their ID in, yes, they are who they say they are, the special precinct board would determine to count. And we had how many?
We had 0.
Zero.
Everybody
really?
had an ID or proof
That's
of
great.
residence.
Good.
So people are getting used to that because that's the main reason. We have had in the past where somebody voted absentee and they wanted to vote again on election day. So they were offered a provisional ballot.
So,
That particular time, they didn't get to count their ballot because they already got to do it once.
Yeah.
okay.
So the next thing we're supposed to let you know is the rejected ballots, which are the too late. They got here too late.
So we received 2 in the mail, too late. One was postmarked the 6th. It did not show up until the 8th. And the other one was postmarked the 9th, received on the 9th, and it was also unsealed. So it couldn't be counted even if it was on time.
Will that be noted in our minutes or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Post-election audit is something that we've done several elections, that the Secretary of State, they draw out one of our precincts and we have folks, we do it on Friday mornings is when we've been doing it. And so we had our post-election audit for Ward 1-1,
Mhm.
which is library, which is part of the library, half of the library. So there was 44 ballots there. The recount happened on Friday and everything balanced and they counted by hand. It was a hand count. Oops. And we did, we had the meeting the morning after the election on the 8th. You approved the administrative recount for the 5 polling locations as I requested. We had that done by about 2 o'clock on Wednesday and had those numbers updated. We were still 7 long. 3 spots had 1 double count and 2 had 2. So we were still at the 7 for those 5 polling locations. Kind of as I explained at that meeting, we have a computer which has a number on it. We have paper declarations, which they put a number on. And we have the OVO, which counts the ballots. Those 3 should equal. And they didn't. So they do now. So we went through and updated all of that. And so those numbers have been updated from our unofficial results. So the results you see here are as a result of that recount with the 7 ballots not double counted.
And the website has been updated with that.
Yes. Don't know if anybody has a question online. The last thing we wanted to note is the OVOs, which are the ballot counting machines at each polling location. This next to us here is our high-speed scanner that we count absentee votes with, and that is actually the unit we use to do the recount at the locations. And we have ordered new equipment for the OVOs as a replacement. I ordered those about a month ago. It didn't make me feel good that these machines we have are 9 to 12 years old. Nothing about a computer 9 to 12 years old feels like a good thing. So new equipment has been ordered as they're similar looking as far as the screen to our new Freedom Votes. It's a larger screen and we'll have wider tapes that come out versus these tiny little things that are super hard to read. But it will be the new complementary unit to our new Freedom Votes. Downside, supply chain issues.
Yeah.
So we're really hoping we have them by November. If we don't, we are the issue of being on the new software of 2.2 along with the 1.0 motherboard on our current equipment. They will take us back to 2.1 and we will stay there because the issue was not noted there. We'll probably also do something way different on the privacy sleeves for the ballots, because they're thinking the paper privacy sleeves was partial cause of that too. So yeah, those are getting thrown away.
Are those new every year or not? Not really.
The
Privacy
privacy,
sleeves.
we got a bunch for COVID. They used paper. We used to have those plastic ones. We're going
Those were
back.
jamming.
Those are jamming too. So we're gonna have to figure out something and see what our equipment vendor recommends. But it was nice that he was here and was able to go out because I feel very confident in Ryan, and he got on it right away and was over in State Center looking at what was going on. And we were able to then talk to all the chairs, which is why I believe we didn't have any more by the time we really got a hold of everybody. We had 7 at 3 o'clock and we still had 7 at the end of the election. So our chairs did a great job of really babysitting the machine and making sure that, you know, we didn't gain any. And it could have easily happened. It's, you know, you sit there all day watching those numbers and you can, you know, and people are talking to you and you can just lose track, but at least we knew what was going on. Is that all the things we need to? Okay. So, Jesse. So we're gonna, this one here is the canvas. So this is the one, and you guys will sign this. So you should have one that looks like that. If we go in there to page 1, or actually it's page 2, that is really kind of where we're going to start with this. And then the report that is highlighted at the top that says official results. And then it says total votes, and you'll see some handwriting on there. And normally how we have to take total votes on this report plus the undervote because they didn't vote, that equals the total votes. So
On the canvas.
on the canvas. So basically 66 people that received a Republican ballot did not vote for US Senator. They left a blank. It's an undervote. So, but that's the total number of voters. So that's helping us balance so we don't have to sit here and do math. Jesse did that for us.
Thank you, Jesse.
All right, so I don't know if one of you wants to start and read through, read on the canvas, and one of you read on that report that she hand wrote on.
Stephen, which one do you want to do?
Doesn't matter, Bill, just you pick and.
Okay, I'll start in here on this,
On the
on the
canvas?
canvas.
And we're gonna do total votes. Is that correct?
Yes. So this
So
is
you'll go to
total
the
for the
next
whole
page.
county. So we actually then need to go to page 3. I'm gonna give you this. Make sure you have,
These are for signing.
right. You can have this. So we're on page 3.
So page 3.
Page 3 of the canvas or of
Page 3 of the
Canvas
canvas.
summary,
You,
the canvas
that'll
summary.
be Bill. you're
And
gonna
this
be on
is,
page
this
1.
is all in order of the campus also.
okay, and that's the one I'm going to be.
Yes.
All right, and I'm still on the first page.
You're on page
Yep, you're
Okay,
still on the
all right,
first
all right.
page.
Okay,
So you're Senator.
so we come across here then on Marshalltown total. Now there's two totals, one
You're-
178 and 268.
Now you're gonna look on the third at the bottom.
You're gonna go down to the totals.
Oh, clear down here,
Votes.
clear
Yep, total
down
votes.
there.
Yep, that last
Okay.
line there. That's
So
all
we
we
have 2,734
Yeah.
and that,
Well, that's the total. Then how many for Jim Carlin?
oh,
So down across that bottom.
so we have to go clear across the bottom.
Yes.
Clear
Okay,
across the
I'm with the
bottom.
program now.
Okay.
Okay, Jim Carlin had 574. Grassley had 2,093. We had one write-in, 66 undervotes, 0 overvotes, for a total of 2,734. Next page.
Matches up.
US Senator, Democratic.
You'll
Okay,
have to go to
We're-
page 5 to get to the totals.
Page 5.
so we have Abby Finkenauer at 592. Michael Franken at 754. Glenn Hurst at 51. Write-in 2, undervotes 12, overvotes 3, for 1,414.
Yes.
If you disagree, you throw your
I
hand
will
up.
throw my hat in the ring.
Page 7.
So far, it is good.
Here again is Randy Finkenauer, 2,317.
Randy Feenstra.
Finstra. Pardon me. And write-in is 17, undervotes is 400, overvotes is 0, total votes 2,734.
Yes.
US Rep District 4, Democratic.
Okay,
Page 9.
Ryan Melton, 1,220. Write-ins 3, undervotes 191, overvotes 0, total 1,414. Okay, the next one is Kim Reynolds, 2,490. Write-ins 24, undervotes 219, overvotes 1, total votes 2,734. I cannot, I don't,
Deidre Digier.
okay, thank you. 1,208, 1,288, write-ins 3, undervotes 123, overvotes 0, total votes 1,414. I'll learn to say your name someday. Okay, the next one is Paul Pate, 2,396, write-ins 5, undervotes 333, overvotes 0, total votes 2,734. Next one is Joel Miller, 969. Eric Van Locker at 248. Write-ins 3. Undervotes 193. Overvotes 1. Total votes 1,414.
Yes.
As long as you're quiet,
I'm
that means you
quiet.
agree.
Good.
We're good.
Okay. Todd Halber, 1,067. Mary Ann Hansua, 1,076, write-ins 5, undervotes 586, overvotes 0, total votes 2,734. Next one is Rod Sand, 1,317, write-ins 1, undervotes 96, overvotes 0, 1,414 total. Next is Robbie Smith, 2,221, write-ins 7, undervotes 505, overvotes 1, total votes 2,734. Next one is Michael Fitzgerald, 1,333, write-ins 3, undervotes 78, overvotes 0, total 1,414. Okay, the next one then is Mike Nag, 2,358, write-ins 5, undervotes 371, overvotes 0, total votes 2,734. Next one is John Norwood, 1,252, write-ins 5, undervotes 157, 0 undervotes, total 1,414. Brenna Bird, 2,214, write-in 5, undervotes 515, overvotes 0, total votes are 2,734. This one is Tom Miller, 1,341, write-ins 2, undervotes 71, overvotes 0, total votes 1,414. Okay,
Yep, just the one.
just the one pager on that one,
Yep,
page 34.
yes.
Okay.
Yep. District
Dave,
51.
Dion, total votes or votes for him, 741, write-ins 1, undervotes 138, overvotes 0, total votes 880.
This is page 36.
Then we have write-ins 57, undervotes 1,770. Pardon me, let's start over. Write-ins 57, undervotes 1,797, overvotes 0, total votes 1,854. This is a one pager again.
It is.
Okay. Write-in 12, undervotes 315, overvotes 0, total votes 327.
I do want to make a note, write-ins, there's nobody that's reached the 10 votes or 5% to be reported.
Okay. Next one here then is Sue Cahill, 37. I gotta go one more page.
Page 39.
Start over. Sue Cahill, 1,024, write-in 0, undervotes 62, overvotes 1, total votes 1,087.
Other local offices,
Okay, Evan Falk, 435. Jared Heil, 1,818. Carol Hibbs, 1,658. Dave Thompson, 1,058. Write-ins 3, undervotes 496, overvotes 0, total votes 5,468. Next one is Linda Jean Van Holten, 1,196, write-ins 43, undervotes 1,589, overvotes 0, 2,000, or total votes 2,828. Next one is Mark Eaton, 931. Deanne Tomlinson, 1,641. Write-ins 2, undervotes 159, overvotes 1, total votes 2,734. Okay, page 46,
47.
47, go to that one.
Yep.
Okay. Write-in 46, undervotes 1,368, overvotes 0, total votes 1,414.
49.
Jordan Gaffney, 2,291, write-ins 18, undervotes 424, overvotes 1, total votes 2,734. Next one is Sarah Tupper,
Page 51.
1,236, write-ins 3, undervotes 175, overvotes 0, total 1,414. Okay, Joel Phillips, 2,440, write-ins 11, undervotes 283, overvotes 0, total votes 2,734.
It's 55.
55.
Yeah.
And it is 55. Write-ins 55, undervotes 1,359, overvotes 0, total 1,414.
I got lost at the beginning of this.
You want to start all over?
Can we go back? Would that be a problem?
Yeah, it would.
You're so funny.
Okay. All
So
right,
no issues
no issues.
found. So if we could get a motion to accept the canvas as presented.
Mr. Chairman, I would move that we accept the ballot as, not ballot.
Canvas.
Canvas as reported.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded. We need a vote. All in favor? Not all in favor.
Lawson,
Yes,
Patton,
Yes,
motion passes.
okay.
Very good. Other business?
I guess public forum. I don't know if anybody that's on the Zoom meeting has any questions, or Sue, if you have any questions. I don't see anyone unmuting.
The question I have about overvotes. So maybe I don't understand the machinery behavior well enough to understand why you have this listing of overvotes. I thought that machines would automatically ignore that. Or
It'll kick back out, give the voter opportunity to correct it. And if they don't want to, then they can put it back through, and it just avoids that office. So no vote would count for that candidate or office.
But
because
then when
it's
it spews out the
overvoted.
tape in the end,
It shows an
it shows the
overvote.
overvote.
Yes.
So let's look at the very first race, which was US Senator for Republican. It was a vote for one ballot. An overvote would mean that somebody marked two ovals.
Yeah,
Yes.
If they only do that on one, it will not kick the ballot out. If they do it on every single race, I don't think it kicks it out for one,
It
does it?
will on all of them.
It will.
Yes.
It will.
It
So
will
they'll
kick it out.
know.
If one race is overvoted, it will kick it back out and give the voter opportunity to correct it.
And they chose not to
And they
correct
chose
it.
not to.
so basically what you're saying, any of these ones that had overvotes, the machine would have kicked it back and
Yes.
told them to,
Correct.
do you really want to do it this way?
Yes, it tells you the race that was overvoted on, and it gives the voter an opportunity to correct it.
You mean that's what it says on the screen?
Yes,
Okay. Not everybody looks at the screen. Sometimes they just,
Well, the worker tells them, because there's a worker standing there, because it'll kick back to the worker. If it happens at absentee,
it kicks it back out. of
it
there.
kicks it back out, but the voters are not here. We accept it.
so if it was an absentee ballot, it would say on here too. I mean, it would list the
Yeah.
votes.
Yes.
So actually, the overvotes were on absentee. So you see here,
All the
this
votes
is
were
election
on
day votes, this is absentee votes. So the
But it would do it
overvote
for
was
everybody.
done on absentees.
All right, is there any other comment? Under
Or
public-
questions?
Public
Yeah.
comment right now, public forum, any questions? Anything else, Sue?
And I don't see anybody unmuting online, so. Yeah, I think we can adjourn.
All right. This brings us to the end of the canvas. We adjourn at 9:32.